It's so important to find players you can really commit to in these first few rounds. You'd hate to have to readdress these same positions later on. Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team because if you pass on certain positions, there's no guarantee you're going to see them again. We've seen one Jet player be taken already. Could a second be right behind? Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to him? Or go, yeah, maybe not the pick that's going to change this team's fortune, but he is an improvement over what they had. Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. Always a tough decision, offense or defense. It's all about, I'm not sure that this selection is going to provide a huge punch, but he's at least a guy that does have some upside. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in draft champions. To return, here's Chris Conley. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Breeze now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down following the incompletion. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And here to hook up good to Victor Cruz. A very solid gain of 27. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Ready? Like 50, like 50. Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Breeze will try again on second down. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And now a first down following that long gain. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. He dumps it off for Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll try to run for him with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 3-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. On second down, here's Ryan. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The tight end, Gary Barnage, the intended receiver. And it's third down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You dropped it.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. David Irving in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here now the offense heading back out there. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Caught right side, Davis. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Mexico City football to begin. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Breeze now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Time running out here on the play clock. Snap comes at 1. And now Breeze. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Again, it's Breeze. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Forced out to his left. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And now back out comes the offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Easy.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. This will be caught at the 2. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Vernon Davis, 28 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.